It's Malaka time, motherfuckers, and today I'm bringing you guys another couple of viewers to replay, brought to you by Mathias. Praise Mathias. Mathias is great and all that other shit. It's like 3 a.m. I'm tired, my tailbone hurts, and I don't know, just meh. Just meh, but I am excited for some great Assault Grenadiers. I truly do enjoy Assault Grenadiers. They have a clearly weakness of being pretty low HP and everything else like that. His ally here is Majestic. I don't know who the fuck Majestic is, but if it's someone that I don't like, fuck you. And if it's a butt buddy, I don't care. I don't know who. Probably a butt buddy because Mathias usually doesn't play alone. Here we have Fu Killa, goes Glorious Fury Company. And we have the Desert Fox, lol, playing as Americans, you know. Double Americans. I feel like I got a burp, which is really weird. So it's this map. Assault Grenadiers can work on this map because there are a lot of close quarters, except this. Well, if you're like over here and you're over here, but there are some map. This is a pretty good map for Assault Grenadiers, I think, because it's just not all long range and blah 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 blah. So Majestic is going to maneuver up over here and push up, I think, way too far, and is allowing his Stug+Tiger to take way too much damage for such little gain. Yeah, very little gain. He should have definitely pushed back and capped this up and stayed in range of his Volk. Because now he's going to waste a whole bunch of manpower with his Stug+Tiger. Oh yeah, also, I wanted to ask you guys. I actually played a game of Company of Heroes, and I did really shit. And I wonder if I should record it and do a thing on it. I don't know, man. Maybe I've deleted it. Maybe I could ask Mathias to give it to me. I don't know. I would like to record it because that was pretty bad. The only problem I had was actually unit preservation, which is funny. Oh wait, I don't know, maybe because I didn't save the replay. I don't know. Whatevs. But yeah, I did play a game with Mathias just for the heck of it because I was really bored. And I did okay. I don't think I did splendid. I think I did probably below average a little bit because I couldn't for the life of me do unit preservation. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it for the life of me. Just couldn't. No matter if I was behind cover or in retreat, there's always something. Always something. But of course we have Kubel here coming out way too late, or I don't know where the fuck what he was doing if this Kubel's been purchased way beforehand, but it should have been one of the first things out, I think. Definitely should have been one of the first things out. But Mathias did go, again, Assault Grants. He got 2 Assault Grants and 2 Engineers. He's kind of in a pickle here. He definitely needs to get his Assault Grenades, but he needs Phase 1. And he's not, somehow he's magically not in fucking cover, but, you know, Company of Heroes 101. Now my key for Asgrens is pretty much, you just blob them up. 4 is usually the right amount because you can split them off into 2 and just go in all together instead of piecemealing, and you pretty much wreck face. And you can pretty much dominate. This is not a good idea because, again, Asgrens have pretty low HP. And that's their real weakness, and also their range and such, because of their MPs. But early munition cache coming up from Mathias to utilize his grenades. But the light artillery barrage is quite literally shit, and there's really no point in using it unless you want to scare an enemy off, or you're praying for RNG to come on your side, among other places. So right from here, getting poked away. You know, so this is one thing I never understand. Like, look at this. Directional cover. Complete cover here. And yet, these guys are almost dead. I don't know, man. But this American guy is definitely going to go into a... it's not a good idea. There's way too much cover from the buildings. But also, since we have 2 Americans here, both of them are kind of going on this side, which is, I believe, the right thing to do. You know, we'll usually try to force one side and then take the middle, and then you just kind of dominate like that. Of course, the same thing always happens on this map. So Mathias is just camping up here, which is allowing, well, yeah, Mathias is camping up. His ally, his enemy, allowing him to build barbed wire and mines and stuff, and which is really going to hurt. Then Mathias could bring in, especially close quarters here, his Asgrens, and to be extremely effective. Nice job on getting out of the building. Kind of failed a little bit with the Volk, but it's okay as long as the Stug+Tiger survived. And the American guy did actually win out this battle. I'm surprised that these guys didn't take as much damage as they could have. And these guys are still holding out over here as well. Riflemen trying to go for a decap, but to no avail. And Mathias is going to come in here with Askarens. So he still has 2 Askarens. Right now, he's already at phase 1, phase 2. I would get another Askren just to beef up his anti-infantry power a little bit, because 2 is too weak. I think 3 is the perfect amount if he wants to go that route. 4 is for the full extreme if you're going to use, you know, all 4. If you're going to go balls deep like that. So Mathias went full on. Now, I'm unsure if this is actually changed. But Mathias went full Grenadier build. I'm not sure if they still stack or not. I don't know if they changed or not. I'm assuming they didn't. As you can see, the power of glorious Askarens. 1 Askren and 1 Engineer. There you go. Wiping out 2 Rifleman squads? Or 1? Or almost? Yeah, pretty bad. And almost wiping out half of the... almost the entire rear echelon squad. Sorry, it's like 3 fucking... Wait, what time is it? It's 3:40 a.m. And my brain is not working. But anyways, Majestic, he went to Volk and build defensive. This is so stupid. Desert Fox went basic, you know, grenade, the veterancy, and then normal, and the other guy just went full on, yeah. But of course, the Great Depulsor Doctrine, the Infantry Company Doctrine, or whatever it's called, is pretty good. As you can see, the Askarens did beat out those rear echelons. Just barely, though. You can see the low health and all that other glorious shit. But the red guy now trying to push in here. And some Volk from his ally is going to hold them off for a little bit, though kind of poor to get them in the building there. Just because he couldn't fire on them. Mortar half-track just kind of sitting here. We do have some riflemen. He called off 2 mortar half-tracks. Don't know how good that's going to be, but at least they did munitions up this point over here. So nothing can be decapped. Flamethrower versus flamethrower. But the Volk are going to retreat because they have basically no HP. And the Americans are going to win the day. So right now, this guy went 2 Sturmpioneers, and he actually went, he did go mech, which could be very interesting, because we could see the looks. And looks is going to be really good against the Americans, because they're going to be forced to go captain, and a lot of people like to go lieutenant. But yeah, I don't know what this is going to do, but the double mortar needs a little bit more infantry, definitely. Losing that extra squad really hurt. I swear I saw like he had 3 for some reason. Capping up the VP and capping up the munitions. So right now, looking a little bit hectic here since the Americans are completely capping up right now. Mathias now coming in. I'm pretty sure Mathias, yeah, he built it. That's why it took Mathias so long to get back out in the field. Built the medical bunker, and now ran up building some Panzer Grenadiers for some stability. Now, one thing you do want to end with your mech assault blob-ish. So you can see Mathias, Flame Engineers are always, of course, always really good. That extra support, that anti-infantry slash building support. But also Panzer Grenadiers for actual stability in sense of health. But also you can equip them with Panzer Strikes, and you kind of have a pretty good balanced-sized little blob. That ambulance, though. So yeah, the double mortars though, yeah, this is, even though the American mortar, like the actual mortar you get, is way better, this mortar is just very good because of white phosphorus, especially if there's something in a building, you could easily kill it, or, you know, slowly poke away at it, then bring in an infantry and grenade it. But also they're fucking mobile too. Though they can be easily destroyed, I still like them better, and that's why the Great One, the Great Depulsor, likes his doctrine so much. And also Mathias getting out that AT ASAP as well, along, because he's definitely going to need it. So we do have the looks out. He could not go the looks, but here's the thing though, he needs to be careful because right here he's going to be anti-tank rifle grenaded, and he's going to be kind of out in the middle of nowhere. He does have some infantry coming up here for support, I would assume. No. Oh. What the fuck? He should have ran around the corner, anti-tank rifle grenade that shit. Right now with the looks, he just needs to poke. Just get that poking in. Again, look at that. He's going to be forced to go captain. If anything, he's getting another rifleman. He did go captain. So he did go captain. He needs to get that bazooka out. ASAP. So he's going to be purchasing up that bazooka. But Mathias is going to come in here and easily push out with those Panzer Grenadiers and such. Well, it's a pretty calm game. There's really not much to discuss in a sense because we got the looks coming out. We have just basic riflemen. There's really not much to American tactics except blobbing riflemen and unit preservation of the riflemen. He did get a Stuart. I think they both went captain for that extra bazooka. This guy got LMGs. The Stuart was a nice idea. There's not much else. I mean, the only thing you can do is, again, unit preservation, get out an ambulance if you don't have one. Yeah, he has one. I think he has one as well. No, this week doesn't have one, so it could be sharing. But getting out that Major and getting out that Fury Company, and holy shit, that grenade or what the fuck, whatever that was, oh yeah, it was a grenade. Wow. That fucked him up real good. I like how you can see the bodies in there. Scheisse. So much homosexuality. Captain capping up. One also problem with assault Grens is the fact that you always have to go back and replenish. That's why it's always good to try to establish a forward bunker of some kind to kind of walk back to. But Asgrens are pretty munitions intensive because of the fact that you're going to use sprint to get away or catch up with an enemy, and also use your grenade assaults to get rid of enemies in buildings, or a support gun or something like that if you can catch it unguarded. So right now a really heavy double team's happening here, which is very good for the Allies to completely push on this OKW player. Now, there's not much Mathias can do. I mean, you could see that this yellow guy just kind of went over here, made some noise, and then they're backing off and then going to come this way. Mathias is kind of unprepared at the moment. His AT's over here. Built some barbed wire. This barbed wire is kind of bad, but then good because it blocks enemy infantry and such, but it's kind of a pain because he has to go all the way around instead of take the road this way. He has to go all the way around here. Or through here, but it's longer. Yeah, there's not much his Asgrens are going to do. Riflemen and infantry just coming up. Pretty bad. That Kubel decap, though, total top kick. Fuel cache coming out over here as well, trying to get all those resources that they can. So right now, Allies, I think, are in a pretty good spot. Kind of shitty grenade. But I feel like he's getting an ambulance now. I like this guy using his rear echelons. I don't like the new Fury Company, as we all know, but the fact that he's trying to keep his rear echelon up with flamethrowers along with his riflemen is pretty good. I like it. Has to be careful, though. It's nice Asgrens here in the flank. Good grenade assault here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was a nice grenade assault. Unfortunately, he's about to get massacred by a whole bunch of riflemen. Not sure if Mathias is watching. Oh, they retreated the wrong... Why could you retreat this way? This doesn't make any sense to me. Just some severe feels bad, man. So Lux is back up. He definitely, again, has to watch for the anti-tank rifle grenade and the bazookas. There's really not much to it. Looks like the Stuart's going to come in from the flank, and of course we actually have some Sturmpanias here with double Shreks. So at least the Stuart won't be able to run rampant and come in on the flank of this Lux. So nice little defense there. But we do have the OKW guy who did go Jaeger Doctrine, or whatever it's called, and I pretty much fucking hate it. I don't like it. The only thing that comes out of his Jaegers, which are meh if you get them leveled up, but they're still meh. Good luck trying to get that in a real match, and then getting The Ostwind is kind of mad too, because at a certain point you would rather go for a Panzer IV or a Panther to get that extra tier on the enemy. And of course, Glorious Panzer Grenadier is going to hold out there and fuck them right in the pussy. Of course, these guys are going to retreat. You definitely really need to build a medical bunker with Askrens, just because they are very weak. Pack gun coming in. But not much. Ooh, that AT. Oh yeah, I forgot Mathias' AT actually turned it around. Top kick. 2 rear shots. Sucks. Oh! I'd be raging so fucking hard. Oh man. I knew Mathias would put a mine there. I didn't see it, but I was like, man, Mathias should put a mine there, you know, right in front of the barbed wire in my head. But he did. GG, it paid off. GG. Mathias, OP, please nerf. So again, 2 fuel caches coming out, most likely for Fury Company. Rifleman being repaired. He did get a pack gun. I think it's kind of useless. Should have gone for Major. I did go for Major. I still think pack gun is useless. There's no really static anything, so there's no point. This guy just has some riflemen as Stewart's fuck now. Looks like it got either... Where did it get a damaged engine? I don't see Volk anywhere, so either a mine or something of that sort. But yeah, he needs a chase badly. Yeah, he's not gonna pen. I think he's getting fucked from bazookas from the side. And we do have some, again, white phosphorus here. This is the power of white phosphorus mortar barrages. They're really good, and they're just so good. That's why the Grade 2 Pulsar likes it. So whenever there's an enemy with an MG, just white phosphorus that shit, because he's probably paying attention somewhere else, and you're going to GG that shit. 2 ATs here. Nothing new. Rifleman going to push up. This other guy going to push up as well. Going to be taking that ground. Mathias now getting a Panzer IV. His army's pretty good, but his infantry's just a little bit weak. I think that's kind of the problem with assault grins. You really need to spam them, and then you could like burst down a rifleman, and you could just easily take control of the situation. But some nice anti-infantry minefield here. But another thing I do quite enjoy from this doctrine is I like the drive-by. It's very nice. Get a nice... I wish the half truck had a fucking MG on it. Don't know why it doesn't have an MG on it, but it doesn't. But the Stug 3 is the best because it's Stug Life. Stug Life is best. Though I think they nerfed it or something. I don't fucking know about its accuracy or whatever, but it's still good nonetheless. And that sucks. So I guess he did see Mathias build up the minefield and is going to use the pack to destroy it. So pack served its purpose a little bit. Pack howitzer. Is he actually going to walk fucking through it? Well, he got a couple kills out of it, so I guess it was worth it. Panzer IV on the field. That was a nice bundle grenade. Mathias through. I was going to say should call off a Stug would be a nice combo. The Stug is nothing to sneeze at, because if you could get... It's not only a really good infantry killer, but if you get it leveled up to level 2, you can get this target weak point and completely stun a tank, and it would be really good for this Panzer IV to get in on a flank of some kind. Now Mathias is walking to a world of fucking hurt. Is he going to try and run over? Go, Mathias. No, go! Ugh. He was scared, though, of it, but now his Panzer IV is kind of out in the open, but he does have reinforcements, so it is okay. Yeah, he did really want to go for the... I feel like he was trying to go for the run over, but I could hear Mathias going, this fucking tank won't move, kind of thing. Or in the Mathias voice, just like, this tank won't move. Only Woodstock would understand. Praise Woodstock. But OKW trying to make it out 2 Jaegers, 1 Volk, 2 Sturmpanias. Has some fuel. Did get out the medical HQ, which is now going to help him. Should get out of Shvia ASAP if he can. It does have a Viketin. Just out of range there, I think. he's gonna pay attention. Ooh. Come on, come on, come on. No dice. Sad. So Glorious Fury Company, and just so everyone knows, you can't make Easy 8s without Glorious Fox Company camo. You want that Fox Company camo, bitches. Well, at least he knows it's there. Again, using target vehicles only. No anti-tank rifle, which is shitty, but a lot of bazookas in that flank, and Easy Company coming around. Of course, Mathias tried to build the bunker to create some kind of static defense, but it isn't going to work. Oh, he's trying to get the Stug in there to get a good kill. Aw, it sucks. Did get Vet 1. Vet 1. Oh, this is only for Vet 1? No? Yeah, it's only for Vet 1, okay. Yeah, the target weak point's going to be pretty good, but Mathias being completely outflanked here by the pink guys since the OKW guys pretty much pushed back. And Mathias' shit's going to be fucked up in the ass. Poor Stug. Stug life. Maybe Mathias could run him over? No. Ran over one. But he's fucked. Fury Company did take some damage. But not much. And there goes poor Panzer IV. Rip. Oh. It'd be so lol if it exploded right on top of them. So of course we do see an Osman coming out here for that anti-infantry. I guess it could be useful, but I'm kind of worried because we do see a Fury Company out on the field along with a crap ton of bazookas. So I'm unsure of how that's going to work out. Again, we do see a very ballsy Major right here with its ambulance, and of course a fighting position that way. Of course, this kind of revealed where he's fucking reinforcing at, which is kind of bad, because then any kind of artery that could be put to bear here is very accurate. Of course, the Osman's just going to waddle in here too. I like this late Stewart idea, but I think it's a mistake too, because right now they could have the upper hand on getting tanks out, vetting up their tanks for an upcoming King or an actual Tiger, since we do see a Mechasol player. But they do have a lot of infantry, so that's why I probably went with the Stewart. I think the tank option would have been better. But he does have bazookas and anti-tank rifle, but I don't know, that's my opinion. So AT's still watching here with a bunker. Again, barbed wire, as we've seen. Again, OPing all those points Mathias is. And Mathias is holding his own. I don't know if he's going to get another Panzer IV. Yeah, nice bundle grenade. Nice cancel of the bundle grenade. And he knew the bundle grenade was coming, that's why he moved, because, yeah. As you can see, Mathias preserving his Panzer Grenadiers. Oh. Aw, that sucks. Oh, he went for the... Dude, what the fuck kind of range was that? What kind of fucking range was that? That was bullshit range right there. I'll tell you what, Barber. But I have some Vet 3. Again, he's keeping his Askarans alive, getting up them Vet. What's first one? Advanced training allows them to sprint more frequently. Vet 3 is really, of course, where you always want to be, but that weapon accuracy, yeah, they really do need that accuracy. Yeah, this other American, though, pretty much has this hunkered down. Rifleman for vision in buildings to see where the enemy's going to come from the flank or not. This guy's got this shit locked down. Definitely need that Shvia. He needs to mow this down and put the Shvia like right here to cover this entrance and this entrance. Osman and Looks coming in. Pretty much want to destroy that building, but not going to be able to. Since all the riflemen are over here in the AT, Austin's going to come all the way around. Ooh, nice arty. Will he be able to retreat though? Got the ambulance though. So it was pretty much worth it, I think. Again, target the ambulance here. Osvin has shown its superiority once again. The Osvin was a good idea after all. To a point, watch it could be destroyed randomly. But we see the Easy 8 being trying to push up here, kind of in a corner. I feel like it took a round, like a really heavy round, but nothing's here that's anti-tank. Oh, the AT? Man, the AT, can the AT fire? There's this line of sight here. I'm unsure. Nice mine here by Mathias too. Oh, run, Osvin, run, you fucking whore. You made it. Yeah, he had the blitz ability. Nice. Very nice indeed. But right now, OKW is holding out because it does have the medical HQ up there as well. He's trying to get in the building, I think. There you go. Light Steward gone. Kind of a waste. Should have gone for the tank, which would have been way better suited. And looks again still alive. Almost max vet. Looks with 10 kills. And it did. Rip. He was so young. Is it gonna explode? Oh, there you go. The mortar shell. Kind of a bad place to put some Jaegers, if you ask me, because the fighting position's right there, but yeah. Yeah, that was kind of dumb, I think, a little bit. Could have just put it in a house somewhere like here and gotten it. Got the Jaegers that he wanted. So right now, at least the defenses are more stagnant now. And at least doable. Mathias needing some more anti-tank. I think he's purchased a new AT. I was going to maneuver it up. That's kind of the problem, too, with going Askrens, is that you got pretty much no AT. You really need to go for a tank early on. And the armored car kind of sucks. That's why you kind of rely on the Stug, but the you know the Stug, it's a fixed gun. And it's not much anti-tank, really. It's more anti-infantry. I mean, it can serve that purpose to a point, but yeah, it's going to be pushed away from AT. Austin's going to rejoin OKW. But overall, really good job on OPing those extra points to get those munitions and fuel in. Of course, retreat going to happen from Mathias, or at least a small little pullback. Because Rifleman, the American guys, doing a pretty good job again of preserving all their infantry and stuff. We do see another Easy 8 coming out here as well. I still like this guy. I feel like, though, the problem is this. He needs to guard this while trying to get rid of... Oh, he did try to white phosphorus over here. But this guy really needs a tank. And I think that's his downfall. Or is going to be his downfall. Because I'm not sure who's going to win. But he really does need some kind of tank to push up. Some kind of Easy 8. Or in this case, since he did go this doctrine, a priest wouldn't be too half bad to try and artillery this. Though the two Sturmpine, you know, you need adequate... Yeah, you need a little bit of both. Also trying to poke away at that mortar. I don't know how the fuck did that die unless it was a support gun somewhere. Support gun? Oh, there's a support gun. Yeah, got a nice random 4 kills. So fucking random. There's some rear echelon. Vet 3 rear echelon. The might of the rear echelon. I think this guy may be building a Shvia here. Shvia right here would be really good, facing this way. So Tiga Grupa gather your courage. And rip truck. Wow. That Tiger though. Holy shit. That RNG. That fucking RNG. But yeah, Tiger's up in this bitch now. Mathias saving up all of his stuff. He does have infantry support. And Mathias has his glorious tank once again. So he should be able to contest with these guys. But I still feel like Mathias should grab some Shreks or 2 on, or at least one on one of these Panzer Grenadiers. In my opinion. So we do see a Jackson coming out, which is about time it happened. I think it's overdone. Well, it's overdue. No, overdone. But right now you can see how he placed the major back to where he was. Okay. I love how it could somehow fire, but there's nothing. Like, how can one or the other... Maybe the Tiger, if the commander was out, could see these guys, but these guys no way could see that. Could hear it maybe, but you know. I did go with the flare. See where the Tiger is. Looks like Fury Company's moving into the north. And right now would probably be the key thing is to plant a mine here and have an AT or do something right here. And just have everything converge onto this player. It'd be really nice. Or at least try to wipe out his infantry. There goes the Osmond. Rip Osmond. Because you know the Shvia isn't up. So it's the perfect time to kind of push up with tank and infantry. And kind of destroy his base here and pretty much wipe out the game from there. Also, the Viken here proves to be a little bit of an obstacle too as well for tanks to cross. Of course, they're going to cap up this northern territory. And Mathias is pushing balls deep into here. With Tigergruppe. Tigergruppe a little bit damaged. Tigergruppe in a bad spot. But luckily, he could get behind here maybe. And, oh. Oh, can you really do that? No, I didn't think so. Oh no, Tigergruppe. I would have never retreated my my engineers. I would have repaired right there. But then he could have lost them too. But both packs, this pack guarding up against here. And Tigergruppe is going to barely make it out. Thankfully to Matthias' AT's up on this hill. And there goes one easy 8 right off the bat. I'm sorry, but I would have sacrificed one easy 8 to kill that Tiger. Or 2. It would have been worth it. But the Tiger did make it out with some 5 kills and some experience. Yeah, this guy's a damn fool. Should have killed it while he had the chance. I love how he keeps attacking into the same area. Maybe he's trying to be a distraction. But yeah, you can see now the mortars or whatever is targeting the medical HQ. Taking some heavy damage. Ah, the Jacksons are probably doing some of the damage too. Yeah, just got to keep poking away at OKW. Does have quite a bit of fuel. Did build all the buildings. Just waiting for that manpower for Big Papa Pump. Could have called on some Arnie. Maybe going to save Lowell. And I barely saved his HQ. Barely just saved his HQ. Mathias donating a pack to him. Engineers live to repair his Tiger up to full, and here comes another... Ooh, an actual real Stug. Stug deploy now. In all retrospect, I truly love the Stug. I love the name Stug. But the problem is the in-tank version of the Stug is really shit. Yes, it can shine in some situations, in my opinion, but I really don't like it. It's kaput. Somehow Mathias has still managed to hold on to this fuel point, which baffles me at times. Got some riflemen crossing the bridge, which is kind of dumb. Man, if only that one just landed right there. But medical HQ completely up to full. And Mathias now coming in right across the other side of the bridge. And I missed it, but there was a grenade there wiping out almost basically an entire squad of, well, okay, an entire squad plus of Sturmpanias, which is sad. Nice grenade assault, Tigergruppe guarding the other side of the bridge. I love how this EC8's not even firing. Nicely wiping out that rifleman. And Captain Rashlan and Rifleman capping that up. Shvia could have suppressed them if need be, if they try to come in on that flank. And this EZ8's dead. Because now they got the Stug 2 for that just little bit extra damage they need. But that fire and smoke is going to block his way. So he did do kind of what I said and actually got, I was going to say, give the less experienced Panzer Grenadier with the Shrek and keep the experienced one for the anti-infantry. Yeah, Mathias is going to utilize him to cap up while Tiger Group deals with this. Time on target. Again, another fighting position over here. Going more defensive strategy, which is kind of bad to build a fighting position just because we know we have a support gun and you can't deal with it. So yeah, but he does have a priest now. So we'll see how that's going to work. And I can't believe that fucking shell landed right on his support gun. Wow. But his medical HQ is destroyed. And Rifleman with LMG. These American players are, I like. Their unit preservation is top notch. I mean, look at all this vet stuff. 26 kills, 14 kills, 17 kills, 4 kills over here. Really nice. And there goes his Mech HQ as well. OKW completely pushed back. Mathias building another Stug. Again, the Tiger does need its support. Too bad this Stug doesn't have longer range and a little bit more penetration like the SU. Askrens coming over here. Askrens, you could see, go to almost completely annihilate that captain. That was some very nice getting out that side of the building instead of this side. But you could see Askrens at level 3, 20 kills on each of these. Just dealing that damage and could easily just whittle down a captain. A Vet 3 captain, mind you. So they are powerful in their own right. But the problem is closing that distance. And that's why you always have to sprint to get close to be able to do it. He's not going to engage in that. Because he knew as soon as he sprinted he was going to get in the building anyways. I like how it's shooting up there instead of, you know, in there. And somehow a random shot killed a whole bunch of engineers. Should get a little bit of trouble, but it is okay. Looks like we do see a Jackson trying to go for the snipe. Does get a rear hit and stun the Stug. But everything will be just fine. We do see glorious big pump with some kind of weird snake-looking skin that looks kind of creepy. Big Papa Pump should stem the tide because oh, he stole the 2 ATs. Ooh, that's painful. That is really, really painful. Jackson, though, got destroyed by a fucking mine. He's going to try and repair it. Hopefully, maybe the... Oh, it just got suppressed. Oh, Mathias coming in. Oh, get fucking destroyed. I don't know how the fuck that happened, but fucking Company of Heroes 101. What the fuck? And Mathias, I was gonna call in Artie. I would actually got in and, oh yeah, but he wouldn't be able to get out. Time on target. That kind of sucks that he wasn't able to steal it. Yeah, feels bad, man. Could be a nice Tiger shot right there. Yeah, got 3 kills. No, 2. Ooh, man, math bad. Of course, OKW gonna push up over here again. Big Papa Pump is going to be his damage soaker now, so things should be okay. Mathias again, always replenishing, no fuel, buying the Stugs for his support. It's exactly what he needs. And that's what people a lot of people forget is even though the Tiger's the Tiger, it still needs support, especially against multiple tanks and stuff. Unfortunately, these Panzer Grenadiers surviving the almost. I still can't believe that's so unrealistic, even though this is fucking Company of Heroes. To throw, like, come on, really? So, of course, the artillery is not going to happen on Mathias. Of course, the Shvia there, acting as a natural defense. I really like Mathias' little thing here. Just look at all the Stug. Stug power, motherfucker. And, of course, that Vet 3 is going to be eating the dust. Eating the dust, biting the dust. It's very, very nice. Tigagrupa, a little bit damaged. Stug 3 in the way. But it's all good. It's all good. Pushed back, of course. He doesn't have... Does he have any other tanks? No, he just has the Jackson. Tiger needs to be completely refinished. Probably would have built a forward HQ here just to be for the lulz. But yeah. And of course you do see some Jaegers coming in here. Very much pushing in. Yeah, dude. Come on, brah. Do you have any more? Yeah, you do. Too bad he can't go around. Oh, dude, if he went around here and chucked all that. King Tiger is needed. 11 kills already on him. And Osmond wouldn't hurt too, but he needs to set up his medical HQ again. And set up his defenses. Did steal an AT actually. Not sure. Oh, it stopped. Come on, Big Papa Pump. Save the AT. Got some Jaegers over here. I would target this. Dude, King Tiger somehow just massively fucking... Oh, dude, that fucking artillery round. Holy shit. Oh, man. Run, bitch, run. Run. Go, go, King Tiger, go. Oh, he did. Oh, bounce. Winning. Yeah. That is probably the luckiest King Tiger ever. That's sliver of health taking 2 artillery shots to the top turret. Damn. And of course, while completely ignoring Mathias and his glorious decimation of this red guy, yeah. All tanks dead. Jackson dies, buying a new one. Barely any infantry, just as the rifleman and the captain. Mathias has turned the tide by completely demolishing with the Stugs and the Tiger. He just needed that damage soak, and with the support. See, Mathias has pretty much the really good, well-rounded. He has the Tiger and the Stugs for support. He has really good some vet engineers. He has an AT. He also has anti-infantry that are vetted, that are really good. Mathias got it going down. Praise him. Probably hoping artillery lands here. Maybe. Come on. Right here. Oh, close. No cigar. Rip. So close. Some riflemen trying to come in on the flank. Askren's taking too much damage. They could die here. I would retreat them. Yeah, just spotting for the Tiger, and Tiger again ripping apart the infantry. 41 kills on this bad boy. 41 kills indeed. Oh yeah, that was the change of the Stug, that it's actually a projectile, not just an instant. This guy's gonna die. How did that miss? Come on, Stug. Stug, I choose you. What a fucking retarded tank. Come on. There we go. Good little Stug. Yeah, Tiger's fully repaired and ready to go back in. Tiger's going to retreat bazookas along with the Jackson. Right now though, Mathias is holding off his own pretty well. Going to corner this rear echelon squad and pretty much annihilate it. And OKW guys holding his own with the gloriousness of the King Tiger. King Tiger taking some damage. Rifleman holding up over here as well. Jackson hiding right here, which is very, very nice. Does have AT watching the main road, and Priest again probably bombarding the Shvia. But all Mathias can do is just massively repair. Should repair that Shvia ASAP for at least some kind of defense. But yeah, this red guy took some heavy casualties here. He's trying to buy another Easy 8, which, ooh, he just got fucked. Yeah, see, once you could do this, like just waddle in with 2 Stugs and then the Tiger with the increased range at level 2, yeah, you're just going to instantly kill a Jackson. And that's the kind of problem with, of course, Americans, is that you don't got any Pershing, and even then the Pershing's a fucking weak-ass bitch. So now I could easily push up here. Just need the blob up. I would have kept one of these guys and threw a bundle grenade. Not sure why Mathias didn't. Would have been the perfect bundle grenade. But then I guess he wanted them to stay longer for the actual tank to get the RNG and kill a lot of them, which kind of happened. Again, Mathias completely winning in a total victory. Yeah, there's not much this guy could do. I mean, what would he have done differently? I mean, he had the Easy 8s. He had the infantry. I mean, there's really not much. I mean, what he should have done, and was his biggest mistake, is not killing Mathias' Tiger when he turned Fury Company around. Should have sacrificed everything to kill that Tiger, because he could have easily replenished with Easy 8s and Jackson, and by that time, you know, he could have won the infantry war, because the Mathias, the rifleman would have easily raped the Askrens. But yeah, I believe that was a huge problem. Huge problem. As for this guy, I mean, he didn't get tanks out fast enough, and I feel like he could have destroyed this faster instead of more playing defensively. I feel like he should have definitely attempted to push harder. But yeah, everything's falling apart for the Allies. They had pretty much the upper hand. But just over time, you are going to lose those troops, and that's kind of just, yeah. I think both sides played very well, and it was a very nice back-and-forth game, and very much uncertainty. Stug versus Jackson. Stug wins. Of course, Shrek's moving in as well. This guy trying to position in. Of course, Tiger at Ved 3 with 55 kills. Ooh, AT right there. And of course, Tiga. Some light artillery brush probably coming down over here, I'm unsure. Or somewhere else. Oh, over here. Try to force a retreat. Of course, poor Askren has to run this way. Just missing artillery rounds. I love how he's just trying to come in there like, dude, you ain't gonna do shit. And of course, double Stuggies over here. Ain't gonna do shit. And see, this is the problem though. It's pretty much pointless to get the Sherman, but then again, like, what do you do at this point? You have no infantry. Your ATs pretty much are going to get destroyed to a point. And it's pretty much GG from there. So Mathias played really well. The problem with this other guy is, again, as I said, he should have killed the Tiger when he had the chance, and should have put, yeah, just should have done that. And I believe both of them, if they were butt buddies, these two Americans, if I think they were, should have definitely focused on the OKW guy more, because I think he was the weakest. But also should have seen Mathias's strategy of assault grenadiers, which they're fairly weak. It could be easily done with done in with riflemen. Surprised, too bad a grenade didn't land there. Poor Osman. But also with this pink guy, again, I believe they should have done the double team on the OKW, because overall he lost the majority of the game and was on the defensive. And also getting the King Tiger was pretty much his I'm here forever card. Because, yeah. It's fucking Big Papa Pump. Now, AT and Jackson trying to go in for that last kill for the lulz, I presume, but Mathias here, and the glorious of the Stugs. Mathias' RNG game on his tanks right now are dynamite. 64 kills on this bad boy. King Tiger backed up into a corner, did eliminate that with the help of some Sturmpioneers, the Easy 8. King Tiger's so fucking good. He's wiping out that entire crew again. And yeah, there you go. That's the end. Completely wiping them out. Dang, super tanks. Yeah, that's a little bit of the problem with, yeah, I mean, Mathias had a really good idea with, not only getting these double Stugs, but the Stugs over out. It just needed support. Yeah, should have killed that Tiger when you had the chance, man. Just fucking retarded. I know Mathias would have attempted to call it off, but he was already crippled and would have taken time, which you could have regrouped your own tanks and defenses to then have him be on the defensive and then assault and blah, 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 blah. But yeah, that was good. That was really good. Really enjoyed the game. 69, oh my god. So sexual. Come on, Tiger, get that one kill. One kill. Yeah, 70 kills. Ah, just before it ended too. 70 kills. Alright guys, I want to thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.